Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I'm your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf. I am loading up TikTok and Instagram. Okay. Instagram is live. TikTok is tripping. Okay. So first and foremost, do not attempt this. And happy birthday to the flawlessly beautiful and dangerously sexy Zeda Zhang, who I will die trying to marry. Anyway. Alright, so this is bow staff. I'm gonna step back and this pole is gonna be in y'all way, but hopefully you'll be able to see me. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this because if you just clicked in, you heard that thunder. So I'm gonna swing the stick a little bit, and yes, the sun is slightly shining. So I'm gonna tape this after I swing it a little bit. So I just want everybody to understand. In scale comparison, I am a very short man. That does not make me any less dangerous. I don't think Instagram can see me. Instagram might be able to see me, but now TikTok might not be able to see me. So, no further back. Again, happy birthday to the flawlessly beautiful and breathtakingly dangerous and sexy Zeda Zhang. And hope your birthday is going well. So I can't swing this too hard because it's not taped. And it's not going to be able to handle impact of swing. But, there you go. Now you know why you take your weapon. Also why that doesn't work. It didn't break, but it did crack. I understand in an actual fight you're not going to get the chance to do this shit. You're also not going to do this. Because no one's going to give you the chance. Alright, so it's starting to rain, and TikTok has clearly stopped. Alright, so we're just going to wait for that to happen. As you guys can hear the thunder. Alright, so see the end? It's hollow. Should be a hole on both ends. So first thing I want to do for weapon protection and pretty much save my impact. Let's ball up a little bit of tape there. Starting to rain, y'all. Don't worry, I have another roll. So every weapon I have has got a hollow bottom. I put tape in it just to keep it sturdy. Now, depending on who teaches you what and where, I like making an X across my tape, but because of the way this damn shit tore, a little extra in there. Sometimes I make more than one X, just to be on the safe side. Best explaining it would be that once the top is sealed, I will go to the bottom, repeat the cycle. Alright, this bottom is like a little bit more edgy, so we're gonna put some more tape in there. I know that looks nasty, doesn't it? Now we make the X. Right? Don't worry about the size, because you're going to have to tape the bitch anyway. Now, honestly, I don't think it matters what side you start with, but I have OCD, so I always start at the top. But you are not me, you are you, and I try to tape and reinforce my tape, and I try to get like no ends, like there's not going to be any wood showing. That didn't come out right, but yeah, take it as what I said. There's not going to be any wood showing. So, the importance of taping your weapon, as y'all saw, because this is live, and I can't edit or erase live, and I can't undo me dropping this damn thing. So, I tried to tape it like a half spot. Like, see if you have it right here, and then you tape it, and you see how it locks in right there. So I try to make sure that it's gonna cover the whole stick, but I make sure that it's half the tape that I've already taped. And any electric tape will do. And I use electric tape because it has the best grip. All right. See if I can get this done before the rain really starts to drop. And if the rain drops, I will still be out here. Now, if I see lightning, my ass is out. Alright? I'm crazy. I'm not stupid. Alright? Do not play in lightning. And FYI, in my teens, youth, and my 20s, I trained in the rain all the time. And my excuse is, it gets me closer to the Lord. I do not push religion on social media. I will just tell you that I believe in the Creator, but I don't push any of the Bible or any of that stuff down anybody's throat. And hopefully, I've got a pension to take, damn it. Okay, that is the worst. You have a pension to take. You may have to go over it twice just to wipe out the pinch, or at least to make it flat so that you can have grip. As y'all can see, I still got a long way to go. I am only 5'3½". So that stick you can probably measure up the scale. I have two other sticks over there. One I gave my nephew and he's never used it, so I've used it. And then there's the big gigantic stick that I have. Yeah, we ain't even at the halfway point. I know this is boring, but you did see me drop this stick. Yeah. And then some people, when they take their sticks, they skip around. I try not to skip around. That way I don't miss anything. But I do try to double enforce the tape. You know, that way it doesn't snap or lock or anything else that I'm working with. It involves tape. My right arm is hurting. My left arm is getting tired, so I need to carry this along. And again, I pinched the tape. So now I gotta double enforce that. And 9 times out of 10, depending on how big your stick is, you can get away with one roll. You know, some wood exposed. Technically, this is not wood. It's like bamboo or sugar cane. I don't really know the damn difference. I also don't care. Shit. I missed the spot again. So we'll cover that when I use the other roll of tape. And just in case y'all think I was kidding, can you see that itty bitty little flaky spot? Y'all can't see it, but it's right there. No, you kind of don't want to miss the tape. That happened when I switched arms. So, like on the grooves and the notches, you probably should go over that twice before going down. I said you probably should. It doesn't mean you have to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Not going to sit here and lie to you. The rain is picking up. Means I need to pick up speed. Should have pulled out one of those chairs and just sat down and did this in front of y'all, right? That's still an option. Yeah. This might actually take 3 rolls. That's it. But for the record, yeah, totally worth it. I only have 2 rolls out here. I do have a 3rd roll and a 4th roll upstairs. And I've reached the halfway point. Okay. So at this point, it's been pretty solidly gripped in. And so I can either rise this bitch up or I can squat down. It looks like I might be on the verge of squatting. Also, sometimes when you get a pinch in the tape, you gotta pull back to try to get the pinch out of the tape. I got this tape from a house my mom moved some people out of, and they left the stick, and it was gonna wind up getting in the trash, and I don't believe in throwing away a great weapon. So, therefore, you know, get that thing to use. Now, some people will tell you that, like the X that I made at the top, some of them take half the row and go all the way down and around. I won't do that, but some people do. I've seen it done. I decided that that's not going to do because if you miss something or if the tape has these, like the stick has these grooves, you can do it with a smooth actual bow staff, but when you get a bow made out of this kind of wood or whatever, sugarcane, bamboo, there's notches in it. So those notches are going to either not grip the tape or like mess up the tape. Which is why I said you have to double enforce it. So every one of these little bumps that I go over, I go around it twice. Hi there. That's me trying to wave. I have to redo the shit. You see me do that, that means I have to pull back because, again, I had some wood, I had a wrinkle, and it's very easy to wrinkle the tape. Like really, really easy to wrinkle the tape. And if you want to know why I didn't swing it right here, this clothesline is in the way. So I'll hit another notch, and I'm going to have to get that second roll. Tape. This tape is about out. Yes, you do hear a crow. Don't worry, I believe he's friendly. Okay, there's more than one. They're over there. Sorry that I'm boring the shit out of you right now. But I promise, after I get all the tape and stuff, I'm gonna work this thing. It'll probably be raining. Yeah, your friend's over that way. You should probably go talk to him. Yes, I talk to animals. They don't ever answer me back. God, I hope they never do. Then I might wind up in Shady Acres. That's a joke for Generation Xers. We all know what Shady Acres is. And if you don't, let's just say there's a straitjacket involved. Good news is I'm past the halfway point, so it won't be long before I can put on a shipper. Also, if you're going to train, you should probably train with gloves on just in case the tape is not grippy enough for you. I'm not going to go get any gloves unless I have to. Hopefully, I will be within the range of y'all being able to see me work the stick this time without dropping it. Hey, I'm only human. For now. Alright, we're at the end of the tape. Alright. So we're at the end of the tape. You see how far I got? Now, I try to go in the same direction with the tape. It's not because I'm superstitious. It's just that I like to keep the flow going in that direction. New tape. Okay, this is gonna suck. But not that bad. Thought it would be worse. Now, when you started a new spot from the tape running out, you probably want to reinforce going over top of that tape that ran out. Just putting that out there. You don't have to do anything that I suggest. But I mean, I'm me, you're you, do what you do. I don't like the wood showing on my weapons. So, I'm like the duct tape king, only it's electrical tape. Also, try not to let that happen. Now, you would think in the 49 years I've been alive, I'd be able to do this faster. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. Now, if you do this method, the thumb over, thumb back, then you still have to be careful to make sure that it gets all of the wood of the stick. Then you've got to double around the knot. Plus you've got to tighten that some bitch up. And in case anybody cares, make sure y'all swing by Zhang's page and wish her a happy birthday. Pretty sure it's today. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's today. When you get there, tell her, Echo Finger will see you. Alright, I fucked up with the tape just a second, but I'm gonna recover. So I had to force this knot back down. Also, you kind of don't want air bubbles in your tape because it makes it easier for the tape to be subject to some shit. tape has crinkled and wrinkled and I can't unfix it. So all I can do is go over it and tighten it up. Hopefully cover all the wood up. And keep going in the same damn direction. This damn stick got heavy for a second, okay? Which is why another reason why it fucked up. You know, that's why I reinforce some shit right there. Alright, in that spot I double enforced the spot just before the knot. And now double enforcing the knot. Because I'm gonna have to go back up here and re-grab some shit. Because I fucked up. Luckily I have just enough tape to do that. Now for those who aren't aware, you're not a martial artist. A lot of martial artists don't tape. I prefer to tape. There's sweat running down my back right now because I'm so fucking angry. That means when the rain comes, I'm going to be nice and cool. It actually is drizzling, but it's not drizzling hard enough to make a difference in my day. And there's an airplane. Tape got knotted again. She's gonna be fucked up, yeah. But I'm almost done. I am almost done, and then I can swing the staff. If you're gonna work with like sugar cane sticks or bamboo, whatever the hell this damn thing is made out of. You want to be careful because one hard swing and the whole damn thing will snap. Depending on the thickness. And I repeat that, depending on the thickness. Because these things are not as durable as you think. You know, if I hit anybody with this, two things are going to happen. I'm going to piss them off, and I'm probably going to piss them off. Now, if I hit somebody who has a glass jaw with this, I win. But if I hit somebody who, one, knows how to fight, and two, blocks. Like if they throw their arm up the right way, and they block the shit, it's more than likely my stick is going to break. Which is another reason why I do have a golden rule that I highly live by and I highly enforce. And people don't like it, but I'm going to tell you what it is. First off and foremost, I don't care who you are, I don't care what you study. You do not bring a weapon to a fight. Alright? You know that saying about don't bring a knife to a gunfight? Well, there's another saying involving that. Depends on who's got the knife. You know, knife in the right hand is a dangerous thing. Okay? Knife in the wrong hand, somebody's going to take it from you. And they're going to eat your ass. And it's a knife. So it's more than likely they're going to cut you. And then you're going to forget the day that you ever had that damn knife. Now I'm going to go back down just to get to the loop in the tape that I screwed up in. Tighten up. I generally reinforce the top and the bottom anyway, but because I was talking, I fucked up. And I did some shit. Professionally wrong. Okay? Let you tape right, it'll be almost flawless. Now remember at this end, right here, is where I screwed up at. So, first, put this little raggedy piece on the piece that's exposed. And now from this knot to that knot is where I'm going to reinforce it. I'm going to reinforce the top. And then that should be it. Reinforce the knot. The only reason why I reinforce the knots is because they will be the spot that the tape will be exposed the most. And they will also be the spot that when you hit somebody, you're going to break your fucking weapon. Alright? I'm sorry for swearing. But it's better that you know the truth the easy way than learn the truth the hard way. Now, because I've stretched this tape, it's like going to be a totally different color at those spots. And that kind of works out because this way you'll know where the spots were. As I am pulling it tighter, they're sweating down my damn back. It's gonna rain. I wish it would just rain and get it over with instead of the drizzle. I'm almost done. This is why you try not to have to go through this shit, so you don't have to keep going through the tape. I'm going to reinforce this knot, and I should be done. After I do the spot above the knot, and then I do the knot. Okay, so that's done. Coast around the knot. Use twice. Okay. So if you can see where the light is grayer on the stick, and you will see where that's been doubly reinforced because some of the wood was sticking out. The same up here. The bottom, not so much, but the bottom has been reinforced. I'm going to go over here and swing it now. Hopefully, I won't snap it or anything. So in the movies, they tell you to pick the stick up. See how that works? It doesn't. But in the movies, it does. I understand that in the movies, it's a movie. In real life, when you have this stick, you swing for the fences. Boom, 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 boom. Got this shit. See how that got snagged? Now you see why it's not going to work in real life. Right? You have a stick. Something's coming. Boom. That's one. Boom. That's two. Boom. So your basic strikes are high, high, low, low. Right? You will see people do a lot of fancy shit with these sticks. I can almost guarantee you that if they're not doing this shit before you get there, you're not going to give them the chance to do it. Right? So, this is my medium stick. Put the tape down. Okay. You're not going to go out. Uh-oh. Hang on, TikTok. I'll fix you in a second. TikTok fail, y'all. Alright. This is the tiniest stick. It's also the thinnest stick. comparison. Then there's this one. And then there's this one. Okay? So if you guys can see, I'm exceptionally short. Alright? 5'3½". So first and foremost, this doesn't always work. Of course it works now, right? But this doesn't always work. But with the thin stick, you whip it out, you go low, you go high, you express. So high, middle, low. But you're not going to do this. If you're training at home, this is fun. See, I almost fucked myself up. Boom, boom. Back in the position. Boom. Also, if you have a stick, you have long range, so there shouldn't be a reason for anybody to be able to get it. And if you have to fight like the swing, this is the small part, so you're going to hold that high, low, medium. You're going to go for a foot sweep. This foot sweep will do versus this. You got to do that. It's more like you're in a movie. Good luck. This tape has some damage. Okay. So for this, strike, 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 strike. This, you're not going to do. This, boom. You will do it. And again, this doesn't always work. Okay? Keep that shit in mind. It doesn't always. Gotta go get some weapons now. Neighbor's children are watching. This one goes back in the house. These two stay outside. But this one has a damage mark right here. So I'm only gonna do one little spin around, which is the opposite in the direction of which the tape is going. And I found another mark. Okay, that's good. Alright. So that's covered. You have to maintain your weapons. Like literally, you have to maintain your weapons. And I'm pretty sure my neighbors are eating popcorn. Okay, give me a few seconds. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, so Felix the cat has a bag of tricks. I have a box. Okay. So we're gonna go with these blue nunchucks. I might as well, guys, give you guys a show. I'm out. Hopefully you guys can see. Fun fact. If you are using weapons in a fight, you will probably barely use your hands and feet, depending on the weapon. Now we get chobos. Probably gonna drop it. You will not be doing this in a fight also. Because if you lose your weapon, it's a high chance you're gonna lose your fight. So, block, strike, alright? Block, strike, alright? Understand how that works? This is for movies, because it looks cool. In a real fight, you do this, and this thing flies over there like so. You're one weapon down. If you are going to fight somebody who has chobos and you have chobos but you don't know how to use them, target the hands. So if you're standing, y'all are like this because this is your proper stance. You should be like this or this, as long as it's not up on your face so that you can't get hit in the face. You target their hands. So, bam! Your right hand, your left hand, depending on how they're standing. If they're standing the same way you are, then your target is their right hand. You can cross the body and chop it, or you can cross your body and chop it. I don't like crossing my body, so crack, crack. I understand. From the side, I'm going to hit that hand and then hit their face. But that's going to work better for me than trying to hit the hand that's blocking back here. So if they're like this, like I am, this is no longer my target. This one is my target. So boom, boom is going to be a whole lot better than boom and boom. And the reason why is they have another stick. It's chobos. They have two of them. So we're both going boom, boom. You know, you got to be able to block. So your standard blocks slide up, cross out, slide up, cross out, cross down, slide down. Now, everybody's going to teach your Kenpo a different way, so you don't have to do that shit that you just saw, which was my way. But what you're not going to do is that, or this, or even this. Now, if you do this at home, that's going to happen. If you practice like that before you fight, you're going to get fucked up. So don't do that. So, at home, fine. In a fight, these should never leave your hands. They should never do this under any circumstance other than the guy racking your hand. Because if they rack your hand, you're going to drop it anyway. But if they drop it, try to kick the son of a bitch into them. But you're not going to really have too much time to worry about that because adrenaline's going to be pumping and things are going to be happening at 1,000 miles a minute. So I should be wearing gloves because I don't have grip. But, you know, block, boom. That's a strike and a block. So block, slide off, or other way, block, slide off, block, slide off. So I don't like this when I'm blocking and sliding off because if he swings a left and I block it, I should be striking already. Because he'll probably be swinging right, so he's probably going to be coming at me like this. I need to make sure that I'm able to defend. Boom, 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 boom. Understand? Anytime you're doing a block like this, it's because they're coming down straight. 9 times out of 10, no one's really going to come down straight. Unless you have one of those unorthodox people who's just all out crazy, wild, and will swing for the fences. I do not like fucking fighting with these things. They will hurt you. They will hurt you bad, which is why you don't do this, because somebody's going to rack your freaking hands. If you rack your hands, you're going to know it. It's going to be all she freaking wrote. Hello there, friend. Is anybody on TikTok waving? Yes. Hey, Brianna. And this person. I don't know if these invites are going to work, but you feel free to show up. Again, I don't know how they work. Hello, Brianna. Hello, my friend. Okay, so these are combos. They are wooden, they are practice. Now, in the right hands of a martial artist, they are still just as dangerous. I'm really wishing that rain would fall now because I'm sweating. Now, with combos, you have your ways of striking and blocking. So this is a block and this is a strike. Now, what you're not going to do is you're going to block, do this, pull back, and then try that, because that's going to get you killed. What you will do is block, strike, strike. Understand? Block, strike, strike. Not that fancy shit. Block, strike, whip it out, whip it around. You see, I would have cut my own arm off. So you don't want to do that. It's always going to be block, strike, strike, not block, strike, pull out, do that, and try to come back. You see how it came into my arm? That's why you don't do that. My real combos are in there. So, from the side, block, strike, strike, and again, not this. Block, strike, whip it around, and come back. Now, it worked that time, so let's try it from this side. So, block, strike, come back. Didn't work that time. You got to put those gloves on. Anyway, block, strike, strike, correct. Block, strike, incorrect. Now, if you want to do that shit in the movies, it's fine. Boom, boom, whip, Now see, that looked cool as shit. In real life, no one's going to give you the chance. These are short-range weapons, which means you have to get into your opponent. So when you're blocking, boom, 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 you better keep cutting. Gash all of this out. Because if you don't, he who hesitates meditates from the horizontal position. That's a quote from the TV show, Vanishing Sun. So if you have two attackers, boom, 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 boom. Because if you don't, you're not going to have time to keep worrying about this guy. Once you gash him with a blade, he's probably going to stop. And if you hit him right, you might disembowel him. And that gives you time to disembowel this guy. These weapons are completely for disemboweling. They are not like some crap you see on Ninja Turtles. No offense to Ninja Turtles, I love Ninja Turtles, but you're not going to hit somebody, pull it out, spin it around like that, and then catch him again. And you can do that shit in the movies because the movies is the movies. And in real life, it's going to be block, slash, slash, slash. Up there's a guy, slash, slash, slash. You still got to deal with this guy. Unless he done doubled over. And if he's doubled over after this, and you go over here, boom, knee that guy in the face. Because he's still a threat. If he's breathing, even though he's bleeding, he's still a threat. So, boom, slash, slash, boom, boom. Then come after this guy. The swinging of this little comma blade is just enough to get this guy away. This guy's already been stabbed. So you can be nasty if he's bent over. You just clock it in his back, pull it back out. But it would be easier for you to just block here, knee this guy in the face, and then come back to work on this guy. Because if you don't take care of this guy, he's still a threat. This guy's your immediate threat. This was the threat that you neutralized. Now, in real life, you will never be in a situation where these are required for you to fight with people. And now, by the power of the imagination of Echo Fang Grey Wolf, these are now commas. Alright. I'm a lot better with commas. God damn it. No, I'm not. I'm a lot better with tonfas than commas, which is my imagination is what these are supposed to be until I actually can go and find a place where I can buy some freaking tonfas. Anyway, you have two different positions of your swinging for tonfas. You can swing out from the outside, going out from the inside. You got to be fully able to extend so that you don't hit your ribs. Now mine, I prefer, and yes, I got my words twisted up, I prefer outside to inside, which brings it this way, versus inside to outside, which brings it that way, because inside to outside, you can get a rib, you can break your own rib. That's not going to be cool. You try to hit somebody, but you don't get full extension because of the adrenaline, and you crack your rib on your way out, and you're going to get hurt. You don't have to worry about them beating you because you just broke your own rib. So, this is a suggestion only. Prefer outside to inside. From the outside, you're bringing it in instead of inside to outside because you got to clear this. You also have to worry about your funny bone. And most of the time, when you're fighting with these guys, boom, boom, could lead to you giving yourself a chin check versus boom and boom. Understand? From the side so that you can see boom, boom, I come up. If I'm not careful, I'm going to catch myself in the chin. But if I come this way and then this way, it's like almost immediate. So boom, boom. That's going to hurt me if I'm not careful. Where boom, 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 and boom. So that you can see it this way. Boom, boom. I understand I'm coming from the outside. Alright? This is the inside. This is the outside. If you got short, stubby arms, I recommend you go from the outside. Because you're going to have less chance of hitting yourself in the ribs. If you got short arms, I'm hitting myself on purpose so that you can understand the concept. If you're going to hit them, boom, and they're down, and you go this way to take them down, there's a good chance that if your arms are too short, you're going to catch yourself in the chin. You don't want to, boom, knock yourself out while trying to knock someone else out. Make sense? Good. It should make sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'm probably not teaching you properly, and you should probably go to someone else. However, if I'm boom, and I come down, it's going to be a lot easier for me to boom than me to bring it back up. Because you're already going in a down position for one. So, boom, boom, that ensures you go into the ground. This, boom, and boom, that ensures me bringing you back up. I don't want to do that. You know why I don't want to do that? Because it's not logical. Alright? You got to fight with your brain before you fight with your fist. And at the same time, when all this shit is happening, it is not very easy to do. Alright? So, I'm tagging you with a low jab to the face. boom. Now, real tampons have extra, there's like an extra inch there, where these commas don't have that, but this tampa has an extra inch. So when I'm hitting you, it's not my fist, it's the tampa. So boom, and boom, I'm already there, so I fucked that up, but boom, now just bring it on in. You know? But if I want to be nasty, boom, draw it back, and then bring it in. You know? Or I could be slick and come this way, and it's still coming from the outside. Alright? So that's still coming out versus coming in. Alright? I make the suggestion to everybody, you do not have to follow it, but if I'm boom, boom, that's going to work a whole lot better than boom and boom, because if I don't clear, if my body doesn't clear, I'm going to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt myself. You don't want to hurt yourself. There's a reason why it's called unsafe martial arts, alright? So, if I'm blocking, boom, and I can go here and then come back, 9 times out of 10, I'm a level with you. If I block anything that you throw with this damn thing, you're going to feel that shit. So boom and boom should be enough. Unless you're fighting somebody on steroids, or someone who's jacked on adrenaline plus steroids, then you're going to have an issue. Every fight is different. Every person that you encounter will be different. But if I'm using these damn tampas, I'm not going to have to use much of my feet. So boom, boom, I can do that. Or boom, boom, boom. I didn't use the tampas more. So if I'm using the tampas, I'm pretty much done after the fucking first hit with this bitch. Boom, because you're throwing a kick. Boom, I blocked it, and I come here. If I'm blocking that shit, it's going to hurt your shin or whatever part of your body I hit. This is coming here. Alright? And it's coming from here, because I just blocked. Boom. Now I got to do that. So it's going to hit here. It's going to hit a rib. It just depends on what happens after you throw that kick, and I down block. Now notice my down block is straight down. I'm not doing this, it's just straight down. You're throwing a kick and I'm like this, boom, I'm just straight down. And I'm also rolling with it. So that way, I'm out of a position for you to strike me in the head. Yeah, so boom. Now I got this up here to protect in case you're coming with anything. But this here is already blocked a kick. So you're throwing a kick, boom. I'm already short, so I don't have to get so much shorter. So I block and I strike. And then I can punch, or I can just use the top. So it's like boom, 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 or boom, boom, boom. Now, again, fighting is situational. So if you're hitting somebody with a tampa, unless they're like Colossus, they're going to feel that shit. If they don't feel it in that moment, then you swing until they do. I know. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I'm a small guy. Big people aren't as easy to take down, but they also aren't as difficult to take down. It just depends on who you are fighting at that moment, at that time.
That invite work? Nope, that invite did not work. I'm sorry, ladies. I don't know why this thing is not working. It's probably because it's on the tablet instead of my cell phone.
And y'all know I'm kind of stupid with technology. Anyway, tampas, these are commas, but I'm using them as tampas right now. If you Google what a tampa looks like, just think of the police old school nightstick. Not the ass, but the nightstick. So basically, because they only carry one, so they're basically only trying to do this, this, and this, or this, and this, or maybe this, or maybe this, and then this, or this. Alright? But when you have tampas, you're supposed to have two. But police are not trained in dual tampas. They are only trained in single tampa. So you have to understand how tampas actually work. So I'm blocking it. I'm blocking. Also, the tampa covers your entire arm. From my pinky up to about an inch to my elbow and a little bit more. Plus, these things are fat. They're not skinny like these comma handles. A tampa is thick. It's like more square. So it's going to cover and protect your entire forearm. All right, remember, these are actually commas, not tampas. But we're pretending like they're tampas because I can use them as tampas. Boom, 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 boom. You know, 9 times out of 10, that last two kicks were not necessary because these things are wood. Boom, 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 boom. That's me showing off. All right, or that's me making a fight scene for a movie. Boom, boom. 9 times out of 10, if you chin check somebody with a tampa, they're gonna know it. Doesn't matter how tough they think they are. You get chin checked with a tampa, you're going to know it. Two things can happen. You're either going to put them to sleep or you're going to piss them off. So, boom, boom, he's pissed, boom. Okay? I have more than one tampa. You know? So, if we're using the tampas,
it's going to be very rare to have to use my feet at all. You know, I block, I strike, or I block and I strike. Now, in case you didn't see that, let's try it again. I block and I strike, or I block and I strike, and then I can strike again. Now, from this side, boom, 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 might seem a little bit easier. It's definitely better because I'm using the weapon to the best of its ability versus me trying to be a badass and try to keep the fight going. Fuck that shit. If you're in a fight and this is your advantage, you have topless, boom, boom, boom. You just hit the guy with the topless. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, what if he ducks? Okay, two problems with that. How tall is he? Because I'm 5'3", so he's going to have to duck really, really low for me to miss him. All right? Anybody over 6 feet, they're my target. You know, because he's throwing a kick, boom, boom, I got him in a rib. He bends over, bam, you know, I got him. It's a whole lot more simpler than boom, boom, boom. Okay? Hit him with a fucking wooden stick. Nobody's invincible. Not you, not me, not Jesus. If I block your foot with this tonfa, boom, boom, and I catch you here or up here or anywhere, you're going to freaking know it. Your body's going to react to the pain of that. If it doesn't stop you, it's at least going to slow you down. You know? So that's the thing about fighting. Training to fight and fighting for real. All right? You train to fight all goddamn day long, but if you're not actually doing it, if it's not a career, you're training to fight. I have been in plenty of street fights as a child, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You do not have to believe me. You do not have to agree. Just understand I'm not going to take something that's not going to work. All right? If I have to hit you in the throat with this thing, I hope to do it with a straight jab. But I have to get there. All right? Which a lot of things that people who do martial arts fail to explain to y'all. You have to get there. I have to get through your defenses to stop you. That works the same way for you to stop me. So if you're throwing a kick, boom, boom, I just slowed you down. Or I stopped you, depending on how tough you are. Most people get hit with a solid wooden object, they're pretty much done. And if they're not done, now you have to work. It's just that simple. Now you have to work. So, boom, he's still coming, boom. You know, boom, he pulls back his leg. I'm not going to sit there and let him Jackie Chan the shit. If he pulls his leg back from, he's doing this shit, oh, he's a dead man. Excuse me. He's a very unalived soul. Because bam! Now, depending on what part of his leg I hit with this shit, he's over here doing this. Crack, crack, boom. You know, and topless. Why put him down? Why not take him out? You know? Now, before we go any further, please do not attempt to do anything that y'all seen on TikTok or Instagram today. Also, if you have not been taught how to fight with tonfas, kamas, nunchucks, or chobos, do not attempt this shit. Okay? You might want to go and get some lessons first. There are schools that do specify in weapons. I personally don't really believe in taking any weapons to a fight, other than the weapon in which I house my soul in, which is my body. And the reason for that is, it is another rule in which I live by. The weapon is an advantage that can be taken from you at any time. I'm going to end this live with bound fighting, so you guys can still have a little bit to go. So for those who do meteor hammer or chain work, you know, you got to be able to have smooth control. And again, if you have a long-range weapon, you're not going to be using much of your body, other than to get out the way. Control your weapon, learn how to absorb the weapon. You don't want the weapon to come back and hit you in your other weapons. Now again, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be doing this shit. But if you are, swing. Because you're going to need to do stuff that's going to keep people away from you at a distance. Okay. So now you know I have a few weapons in mind. By the way, if you're on Instagram, when this is over, push this shit to the Cobra Kai people. I need a job and I'll work cheap. They just gotta fly me to LA. I can do the rest. It's not like they're going to give me a speaking part. I mean it. Forward this live Instagram to the Cobra Kai people. Okay, so I guess beforehand, this is a bound fighting lesson so that I can end the live and then go post this thing on TikTok. I mean YouTube. So, if you don't know, you will. There will never be a time in your life where you're going to get kidnapped unless you are a nefarious person. And you're going to have to fight with your hands tied. It's easy to fight with your hands this way versus this way. This way is all about your range of motion. So there's going to be some shit you can't do. Alright? So first and foremost, however flexible you are is going to decide how you deal with fighting with your hands tied behind your back. So my flexibility is right there, right there. You can block with your knees, but they can also sweep your feet. See, these are the things that people forget to tell you when they're training you in martial arts. And if you come from the school of hard knocks, they're not going to tell you, they're just going to show you. So on this side of me, you can see, and yes, that's America's ass right there. This is my blocking range. This is my blocking range. I can block this way, but it's bound to have something go wrong. The kicks you are not going to do with your hands tied behind your back because this rope is going to throw off your balance. That's one. That's two. There's no room and there's a pole right there. That's three. You're never even going to use those kicks in life other than making a movie. So, and my hip hurts now. So those are in the butterfly kick, which I'm not going to attempt. But you're not going to do that with your hands tied behind your back. And you're not going to do it with your hands tied in front. I will not be repeating these kicks today. So as you guys can see me, I'm back a little further from this pole. Hands are behind my back. We're going to teach you basic escape tactics 101. If you've been on my YouTube channel, you've seen this over 1,000 times. Too bad none of these videos have ever gone by. So, if your door is over there, you will have two kicks that you can use to send your opponent over there. The first kick, the kick that I recommend the most, is an outside to inside crescent kick, which is from here, boom, your opponent goes here, you go this way. The second kick is an inside to outside crescent kick with the other leg, keeping your opponent at bay so you can go this way. So it's coming at you, boom. Now he's over there, and you're over here. And the reason why I also say that those kicks are better because those are some of your more powerful grounded kicks, and you don't have to use both feet, right? Other than when you are escaping. Now again, you want to make sure that you use the kick to put your opponent in the direction that you do not have to go in. If your door is over there, your opponent goes there. If your opponent needs to be over there because your door is over there, same two kicks, only different legs. Inside to outside crescent kick, right leg sends him in that direction so I can go in this direction. Boom! Now I'm going this way because the door is over there. Outside to inside crescent kick to send him this way with the left leg so I can go this way because the door is over there. So it's coming. Boom! Now I lay him in this direction and I'm going in this direction. Why is that? Because my hands is tied and I do not want to engage in a fight with my hands tied. I want to escape. Now, you can engage if you're crazy, but if you choose to, you know, I tried to tell you not to, but that's on you. Now, when your hands are in front, you have a better fighting chance. You're still not going to do those kicks that I did. You're not going to do those because this thing still is going to throw off your balance. Alright? But now you have the ability to block. Alright? So you have high right, medium with knee, no. High left, medium knee, left, excuse me, medium with knee, and then low. And you have those to keep you in protection of yourself. You have your whole area that you have to protect. So blocking, you'll be able to use those blocks. I have a blue beam or something on Instagram. Okay, Instagram's only giving me like 18, 16 seconds to go. So I guess they're going to kill my live. But anyway, for Instagram, when this live ends and when I post this, fast forward it to the Cobra Kai auditioning people, please. Anyway, so we got to make this quick now because Instagram's about to go. So same concept will apply for you, and Instagram just died. So if you're on Instagram, go to TikTok because I'm still live there for the moment. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, you'll see all this shit later. So what you're going to do is if he's on this side and the door's on this side, you want to bat him this way, throw a knee, throw an elbow, and you want to run. This way you don't have to literally engage. But if you can't throw a knee, then what you should do is throw a basic front kick. Boom! You know, that way you can step back. If you have to engage, you want to be able to get him away from your exit point. You want to get to your exit point because this way you can escape. So if he's running, boom, boom, now you can go. You've kicked him twice. Now what you don't want to do, you can do, but you don't want to do, is a jumping front kick, because if you miss or he sweeps your foot while you're in the air, you don't have a lot of safety precautions after. Especially if you don't know how to fall flat on your back, but also if you fall on your back, there's a good chance that you might get the wind knocked out of you, and you don't want that. So this is what you're not going to do. Boom! But in the event that it's the only kick you can do, then you want to follow up immediately with the side kick. So we're going to go from this side so you can see what I'm talking about, so that you guys can all be clarified on what I'm doing. So first thing, a jump kick and then a side kick, right? My foot's not going to touch the ground if I can help it, so it would be Kung Fu versus Karate. There are like needle pencil points on that shit of the difference between the two. So for Kung Fu, running, boom. Now I think I went off a frame, so we'll try it again. Boom. Now for Karate, we're going to show you the small difference. It's a really small difference. Coming at you, you're doing Karate, boom, my foot's down, and now it's back up. You understand that Kung Fu was a little faster. Alright, it's also more direct, because if I'm boom, boom, versus boom, here, and then here, if that front kick doesn't stop him, he's going to bowl me over. So that's why when I do the front kick, side kick from Kung Fu, boom, boom, you know, it's the same motion, just two kicks, you know, or you can do a side kick, front kick from Kung Fu, which is boom, boom, you know, so that way he, you know, at least slows him down. The target is his belly, in case anybody didn't know. I'm short, so I'm going for your belly, but if I hit your nether regions, I'm not going to say I'm sorry. Alright? Now for blocking purposes, for Kung Fu, you want to get to his outside. In the event that you can't, you need to be able to work your heads as a unit. So boom, boom, would be your inside strike. For Kung Fu, he's swinging with the right, by the way. So for Kung Fu with the right, I want to get him over here. Alright? Now, what I'm not going to do is this, because I turned my back on him with that whole spin thing. What I am going to do is here, I got him on this side, boom, I'm going to throw a knee. Y'all probably couldn't see that, so he's coming this way, boom, I pushed him over this way, I'm throwing a knee. When that knee bends him over, boom, straight elbow. Now, if I want to change it from Kung Fu to Karate, it'll look more like this. First I do the knee, boom, then I do a punch. You have to be able to work with your hands together at the same freaking time. So boom, strike, boom, you know, boom. You know, you're going to have to learn how to use these also. So, let's say he throws a left jab, boom, break his elbow, pull him, he's bent over, get around the back of his neck, this knee in his back, this behind his neck, which is basically the front of his neck, and then you ride him down. He starts hacking and coughing and turning blue, you release him. But personally, you should probably wait till he goes unconscious. Okay, so since the Instagram Live is ended, I'm going to end the TikTok Live. I hope that I taught you guys something, and if I didn't, I do honestly, truly to God, apologize. So, to everyone on TikTok, and YouTube still going right now, but, you know, martial arts is not a game. You must take that shit as serious as you take breathing. And I mean, you need to eat, breathe, and sleep whatever martial arts you're taking. The first time that you think this stuff is a game or a joke, or as they say in the real world, you're going to F around and find out. And when you do that, there's a high probability that you're going to not be going home in one piece. You know. So, I mean, you have to be smart. You have to fight smarter, not harder. I'm sorry, I'm typing. Why the hell? I don't care. I have to do that. I screwed up on auditions. Sorry. Now I'm writing an X-Man quote. No, leave that alone. Okay, so Facebook is being posted. Hopefully it'll work. I'm going to go ahead and get off of that. Phone to 72%. So I haven't been able to do martial arts since I sprained my ankle. And then weather and everything else has been getting in the way. And so for that, I am very, very sorry. But I would like to do more of these, but you guys heard the thunder. It hasn't started raining. It's just drizzling and it's stopped. So I want to end the TikTok live to be fair, and I'm going to end the YouTube because I got to clean all this crap up and readjust everything that you're sitting on. And that'll be it for my Saturday. I'm going to go play some Mass Effect now because every show that I had to watch has been watched and most of them have been deleted. But I want to be in movies instead of watching them. So if you guys don't mind, if you're on TikTok, because I don't save these. Hello. 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 I'm trying to get my acting career off the ground. I've been doing this for like over 26 years with no breaks because being mixed, they don't really have stories for guys like me. So since I'm mixed native, even though there's a lot of shit happening with the native community and the fake native community, I do side with the native community, not the fake natives. I build myself out as a native because as a mixed person, I not only have the right to do that, I don't have a choice if I want to actually have an acting career. So that being said, thank you guys for being here, and to the 3 people who stayed the entire time, God bless you. Anything you missed, you can find on my YouTube channel of Kung Fu Havoc #2. I don't save these lives because 1, I don't know how to, and 2, I'm on a tablet for you guys, and I don't know how to save it when it's on a phone either, so I'm just a jackass. But if you miss anything, it's on Kung Fu Havoc #2. I would love to tell you the link is in the bio, but I don't know how to do that. So, Kung Fu Havoc, I'll spell it for you. K-U-N-G-F-U. No hyphens. H-A-V-O-K. All lowercase letters and the #2. You should see me there. I believe I'm in a Captain America suit. Or I'm in a Captain America shirt, like an Avenger shirt. And I'm pretty sure I have a bow and arrow on there. And if you go to my personal YouTube that's on my cell phone, you'll see me and the girl of my dreams, the flawlessly beautiful and dangerously sexy and breathtakingly beautiful as well, Zeda Zhang. It's her birthday. So go to her site and wish her a happy birthday. Thank you guys for watching. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf, aka James William Machine Gear. This is Kung Fu Havoc #2 over here, and this is it's TikTok. Be seeing ya. If I can cut the damn thing off. Hi Max. Came in just as I was leaving. If I can figure out how to leave. I don't know what the hell's going on with this damn thing. Is that a barn? No, that thing behind me is actually a shed. I don't live in the country. But, yeah, it's a shed. I'll try to do another live at some point, at some time. It just won't be this weekend because if you can see the sky behind me, it's been drizzling, so it's probably going to dump down really soon. Y'all have a blessed day. Did the damn thing end? Yep, there it is. Okay, for Instagram and YouTube, they're done. Everybody here, the 288 of you special, beautiful people who have given me an hour, 10 minutes and counting of your time. Thank you guys. If you want to take specific pieces of this and forward it to the Cobra Kai casting people, that would be great. You can make sure they know that I'm a 50-year-old man, or at least I will be by the time the season starts if the writer's strike ends. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work right now. In fact, I was ready to work 2 years ago. Anyway, that being said, I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. I love you and be seen.